My name is Charlie McGrath. I'm the founder of the WideAwakeNews.com and a host on the Rinse Radio Network. And like you, if you yearn to know the truth, an enemy of the state, and God help you if you take that information and you spread that information, if you try to wake your friends, your family, your nation up. Bradley Manning, 3 years in a dark hole, facing espionage charges for the information that he had put out and released through WikiLeaks. Stephen Jin Wo, another person facing espionage charges because he dared to let out the government secret that North Korea was going to proceed with its nuclear test regardless of UN or U.S. sanctions. Didn't hurt the U.S., but it was an embarrassment to the administration, to the government in general, facing espionage charges. Andrew Drake, exposed to the NSA Trailblazer program, multi-billion-dollar boondoggle to put viruses on cell phones and on computers. He's going to face espionage charges. Edward Snowden, we just know the tip of the iceberg of this information that was released by Edward Snowden, spying on China, spying on Russia, spying on Europe, spying on the American people. And again, we're just starting to find out the whole truth. Of course, he's facing espionage charges. Former CIA employee Jeffrey Sterling. He exposed the Merlin program. The Merlin program was basically disinformation to help lead Israel and the U.S. into direct hot war with Iran over their nuclear program. He exposed it. He is facing espionage charges. General Cartwright didn't buy the standard party line that Iran was on the verge of being the next big nuclear power on this planet. So he exposed Operation Olympic Games, an operation that put the Stuxnet as well as the flame virus inside of Iran to hobble their civilian nuclear program. General Cartwright is facing espionage charges. Couple this with the fact that journalists such as Glenn Greenwald, who released a lot of the stories that are coming out from the information of Edward Snowden, is being directly attacked, not by the government that has no problem following emails and tracking phone calls, wiretapping AP reporters, Fox News reporters, and as we know now, because of Edward Snowden, collecting data on people across this country, their metadata on everybody across this country, let alone this fact. But when he has David Gregory of Meet the Press, an establishment media personality, if there ever has been one, suggests to, on his program, Glenn Greenwald be arrested, mused, why isn't he being arrested by this government for putting out the information that was put out by Edward Snowden? You better understand something. When the watchdog of the government, which is the press, turns on itself and is nothing more than a mouthpiece for this agenda, we are in a Stasi-style police state. There is no other way to describe it. You are an enemy of the state if you do not buy the party line and you don't walk lockstep with their propaganda. If you dare to step out, if you dare to question things like 16 people being killed on this very day in Pakistan by a drone strike that was done in your name, if you question these things and you don't just wrap yourself in pop culture and buy everything that comes across on that TV or that computer, then you truly are an enemy of this state. Stories are attached. That's all I got.